The night was endless, a black ocean stretching beneath the wings of a machine that seemed less like an aircraft and more like a shadow given form. On April 8, 1999, Major Tom Bussiere sat inside the cockpit of the B-2 Spirit, staring into a storm that crackled far below. Lightning danced across clouds like veins of energy, illuminating a battlefield he could not yet see, but knew was waiting. 14 hours into a mission, with many more ahead, he wasn't just flying. He was crossing into history. Inside that cockpit, silence carried weight. Every system, every display, every subtle vibration of the aircraft mattered. The B-2 wasn't just another bomber, it was a promise. A promise that technology could bend the rules of warfare, that invisibility, almost, could be achieved. But almost was the dangerous part. Because in enemy airspace, almost invisible still meant vulnerable. This mission was unprecedented. 2 bombers, alone, penetrating hostile skies without the safety net of Allied support aircraft. No escorts. No electronic warfare umbrella. No margin for error. Below them, Yugoslavia's air defense network waited, alert, adaptive, and deadly. Just days before, a stealth aircraft similar in concept, the Lockheed F-117 Nighthawk, had been shot down. That fact lingered in every pilot's mind like a warning whispered in the dark. The B-2 Spirit, however, was built differently. Designed by Northrop Grumman, it was the embodiment of decades of stealth research. Its smooth, flying wing shape scattered radar waves. Its skin absorbed signals that might otherwise betray its presence. It carried no defensive weapons, no missiles, no guns. Its greatest weapon was silence, its greatest shield invisibility. When Bussiere reached forward and pressed the pen button, short for penetrate, the aircraft transformed. Systems recalibrated. Emissions dropped. Every edge, every surface, every internal process aligned toward one singular goal: vanish into the night. It wasn't magic. It was engineering at its absolute limit. But the story of the B-2 didn't begin in war. It began decades earlier, in secrecy so deep that even its existence felt like a rumor. When it was revealed to the public on November 22, 1988, the world was stunned. The aircraft didn't look real. It looked like something torn from science fiction, something closer to the helmet of Darth Vader than any conventional plane. That resemblance wasn't entirely accidental in spirit. The designers, including figures like Hal Markarian, were imagining the future of warfare. Their sketches in 1979 weren't just technical drawings, they were visions. A bomber that could fly across continents, strike with precision, and leave without a trace. Yet, for all its brilliance, the B-2 nearly never existed. As the Cold War ended and the Soviet Union collapsed, the need for such an advanced and expensive weapon was questioned. In the early 1990s, the program stood on the brink of cancellation. Even political leaders considered ending it entirely. What saved the B-2 was not certainty, but belief. Instead of 132 aircraft, only 21 were built, each one costing over $2 billion, making it the most expensive aircraft ever created. A smaller fleet, but one with immense strategic value. The world didn't yet know how crucial it would become. By the time of the Kosovo War, the B-2 was ready to prove itself. Designed originally for nuclear missions, it had evolved. Now it carried precision-guided weapons like the Joint Direct Attack Munition, JDAM. These smart bombs could strike targets with astonishing accuracy, even through clouds and storms. And storms there were. The Kosovo campaign was plagued by terrible weather. Thousands of sorties were cancelled. But not the B-2's. Flying at extreme altitudes, it soared above the chaos, delivering its payload through darkness, wind, and rain. Invisible, precise, unstoppable. In just the first 8 weeks of the campaign, the B-2 was responsible for destroying a significant portion of key targets. Its impact was disproportionate to its numbers. A handful of aircraft, reshaping an entire battlefield. That was the true power of stealth, not just survival, but dominance. But the aircraft itself was only part of the story. The real secret, as insiders would later reveal, was the people. The B-2 pilot community is one of the smallest and most elite in the world. Each pilot is given a Spirit number, marking their place in history. few will ever earn one. These pilots come from everywhere: fighter jets, cargo planes, helicopters, even unmanned systems. This diversity isn't accidental. It's essential. The B-2 doesn't operate in isolation. It is part of a larger, complex system of warfare. Understanding that system is what makes its pilots exceptional. Inside the cockpit, time becomes something else entirely. Missions can last over 30 hours. Pilots manage fatigue, precision, and constant vigilance. There is no room for distraction. Every second matters. Every decision echoes across continents. Over the years, the B-2 has evolved. Its early analog systems have been replaced with advanced digital avionics. Its stealth coatings improved. Its capabilities expanded. Contracts worth billions ensure it remains at the cutting edge, even decades after its first flight. And yet, despite all its upgrades, its most defining feature remains unchanged: its shape. That haunting, elegant wing that slices through the sky like a shadow. A design so effective that it continues to evade detection in an age of ever-advancing radar. Today, the B-2 stands alongside newer developments like the B-21 Raider. While the future approaches, the Spirit still holds its place. Upgraded, refined, and ready. Not obsolete, but evolving. Perhaps the most remarkable fact of all is this: throughout its operational history, no missile has ever been fired at a B-2 in combat. Not one confirmed engagement. Whether due to its stealth, its tactics, or sheer intimidation, it has remained untouched. Back in 1999, as Bussière and his crew turned for home after their mission, the tension slowly faded. The bombs had hit their targets. The aircraft had remained unseen. The impossible had been done. Again. As they crossed back into friendly airspace, a simple message came over the radio: "Welcome home, gentlemen." It was brief, almost understated, but behind it lay recognition, not just of success, but of something greater. Because the B-2 Spirit is more than a bomber. It is a symbol of innovation pushed to its limits, of risk accepted in silence, of missions flown in darkness so others never have to see it. And in that darkness, high above storms and unseen by those below, it continues to fly, quiet, patient, and ready.